Hi everybody, we're Heather and Yain and this is Lottie. She is our Luton, we're converting her into our tiny home and we are so excited. We're just at the start of our journey with her, so rust busting, designing, cutting in windows and doors, and everything is a massive learning curve. We'd love for you to subscribe and join us here weekly where we will share the highs and the lows of this journey. So to get started with our build, we had a good look underneath, a good look inside, got it serviced by a mechanic, and when that was all good, we got to the shopping. We're just going to collect the door for the Luton van, and I'm going to bring you along. See you in the car. Not been doing a very good job vlogging today, but just being here to this caravan shop. Finding this door was actually a lot harder than we thought it was going to be. But yeah, down here, an hour away from the house, and we have a front door. So Yain has just been in Wales today grabbing some of his dad's tools. We have half of what he needs, or we need. We have half of what we need, but his dad's got loads of tools as well, so thank you, Vance. We'll bring them back in perfect working order and condition. It is much appreciated. One of the things that we needed was a jigsaw, so now I need to go to B&Q and pick up some metal cutting jigsaw blades so that we can cut a hole to get this fine ass front door into our future house. And this is what I'm looking for. So now to find the ones that cut through metal. Item number 2 on the list. One of these bad boys. Pow pow. Oh yeah. Picked up some extra items. I mean, who doesn't love 90-degree corners? So obviously we're gonna need some of those. I'm gonna get way more stuff than I need in here. Be prepared. So I don't think I bought anything too unnecessary. Cartridge gun. 2 things of silicone, because we've got one, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Biggest ticket item of the day was these for this respirator, the canisters, 25 quid. But it says that you need good ones. So, safety goggles, my little 90-degree thingamajigs, of course the thing that I went in for, which was the jigsaw blades, some ear depth, and then we've got all these windows but we've got no way of lifting them and holding them up, so I've got this suction cup that holds up to 70 kilos, so hopefully that'll do the job. Now I'm going home to see the doggies, and Yain might be there by the time I get back, so see you at the house. Okay, got our door. This is she. Move Yain's box of tricks. Quite a nice door as far as doors go, so we just need to, it's got a few little scuffs and stuff, but obviously a second hand. We've got to measure up. This is like the external frame and that's the internal one. You can see how they're kind of separating. Gotta get these brown bits off the wall first, those bits of timber, and then trace around this bit, or measure around this bit here to get the right size hole, so we can cut it and seal it in. I've got my wonderful assistant here to make sure that I am kept on my toes. I'm going to eat random bits of construction material along the way, aren't you, Brandy? Yeah, because you're a naughty butt. Naughty butt masking tape, that's the first thing we should go for. She loves to sink her teeth into that.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young.
So we've got a door hole. Let's see if the door fits.
So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives, the summer.
top, but we can fix it.
Not getting tired, baby, take me higher. Something
Round.
come on, give me something. I know that you want me, boy. The night is young and so are we.
She fits! Woohoo! Now we're using Sikaflex to go around and seal the door in.
The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. Give it to me, baby, all night. We can keep on dancing all night. Give it to me, baby, all night.
Door is fully in. So what we did was we put the Sikaflex, sorry, on the inside of this here door panel the whole way around on the flat side.
This here door.
And then and then afterwards we went around the inside with the rest of it just to make sure that she is 100p watertight. This here is all going to be insulated anyway, so we're not perfect in our craftsmanship, but we're not going to tidy it up just because it only is taking more away from it and we don't want any holes. That was actually a lot simpler of a job than
And
we
it's
were
the perfect height,
expecting
see,
it to
because
be.
I can just walk straight out of here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get old man syndrome pretty quick. It's exactly the right height for me though. I can walk straight through. It's a little bit off the ground as well, so we need to get some steps for outside. Door completed it, mate. Okay, so we didn't have yesterday was disposable gloves, so I've got some of those for today. So I'll whack some of these on, and then show you what else I got, which should come in handy. I don't know if it was a bit unnecessary. I probably could have made one, but it was right there in the shop, so I bought it. This thing, which I'll be using now. It's Sealant Smoother. So when I go and put this on around the outside, I can do this afterwards and make it look all nice and tidy. And then afterwards, I'll go around it with a wet wipe.
Do my love, and I'd stop thinking of this over. So let us just do my love.
Now I was able to get this out yesterday, but not when I had a tube on, and I'm struggling to replace the tube. Aha! There we go. I got it.
It's not that you're
Bingo.
could say, choosing to walk with the gale. What shall we call us? Hobos per se.
We're in.
We'll find that out on the way. So let us just do
Yep.
my love, and I'd stop thinking of this over. Let us just do my love and see where this road will.
Okay, now step 3. Remove the excess. Okay, so that is that door done. I am going to go inside now and get the measurements for our kitchen window, which is the next one I'm going to do. I'm going to measure that out and get cutting. I need to clean this disgusting thing up first. This worked really well, but it's a very messy job. So measurements, maybe a cup of coffee, and then kitchen window. Just a quick puppy check. Hey mama woes. How's them puppies doing? You're such cuties. Hello, Brucey. This is Bruce. He's the big fatty. He was the first boy. And then this one is Bruno. He's got the same markings as his mama. These boys are both super fatties. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. He likes them little chin scratchies. And then this one is Bella. We also call her Whitey because she's got a fully white body. She's the only one. But this little hello Rose. Oh, you're such a good mama. Oh, Whitey, having a little nap. And then we've got, oh sorry Bruno, we've got this little one here, which is, that's Betsy. Oh, and then this one is Barbie. Come on Barbie. Oh, hello little Barbie. She's got a little dot on her head. And then this one's Betsy. Hello Betsy. Let's all these. Can't put a theme. Because the boys automatically, I don't know why, got called Bruno and Bruce. Bruce and Bruno. Hello Brucey. So we just thought we'd follow suit with the girls. Oh, you like that little dummy scratch? I can't cope. Oh, you got the banjo leg! Oh my god, that's so funny. Look at you. Oh my goodness, Brucey. I'm so sleepy. Okay, that's enough puppies. Back to coffee and back to work.
Hello.
If at this moment you're wondering, hey, what the heck? Did they just cut a hole in the van without showing me? And you would be right. We lost a pile of footage. Something went wrong in the SD card in our GoPro. So all that was gone. So we didn't get to show you fitting this window, which went really well. We also didn't get to show you the disaster that happened when we tried to fit the bonded windows to the back. They are designed for a van. It's probably something that I should have noticed beforehand. And it just wouldn't have worked. So you will see me packaging those up and trying to send them back. So sorry it's a bit patchy, but I mean it's probably for the best. I'll have Thai chicken curry, please.
How about one of these?
Oh, that's a bit rude. Okay, so that was a bit of a fail with the windows. The windows are designed, as I was saying earlier, for a Volkswagen. For some reason, didn't think the fact that they'd be ever so slightly curved, and our Luton is perfectly flat. So one, they probably wouldn't have stuck, and two, it would have looked really stupid. So I'm going to try and send these back and find another solution for windows. Not for us, unfortunately. Got some bubble wrap here. I'm going to package them up and try and see if the people on eBay will take a return. And if not, we're going to have to send them on second hand. So luckily my mistake wasn't too costly. We managed to get the windows returned and sent them back in a courier yesterday. Cost 47 quid to send them back with insurance just to make sure they definitely arrived. And instead we bought these horse box windows, which are roughly 1 metre by 0.5 metre, which was the same sort of window that we would have been getting from the bonded ones anyway, and they're designed for a horse box, which is very similar to the side of the Luton. So they're going to be a better fit for what we're looking for. Now today we are going to take a pause from fitting things in the exterior of the van, and we're going to take a look at the boards. So Yain was down at Tom's getting the service done.
What's up, crew?
Hello.
Who likes my slick back? Heather said it's not cool, but I think I look like a Grease Lightning character. I think it's pretty cool. Slick back. Back to you, Heather.
Yain was given one job. He was like, film the service, Yain. That's the one thing you have to do. So obviously we've got no footage from that. Classic. But today, we're having a look at the floor. So when Yain was down getting the service done, him and Tom had a look at the floors and I think they're actually very structurally sound. There's no real rot there. There's a little bit of exterior damp on top of the bed area. So we're going to scrub all of that away. We're going to remove the sealant that's there, put on some new sealant, and go over it all with kind of like a roof waterproofing paint. The floor side, internally and externally. And then I think we're pretty happy with that. And then next section, hopefully the windows will arrive. We'll be doing that. We did order some fiberglass. We're just waiting for the resin to arrive, and then we're going to be putting a whole layer of resin and fiberglass on the roof. Then after that, we're going to put in the skylight and the fan. When we were returning our windows, we decided that we would also return the fan that we had bought. After watching a few more YouTube videos, the Max Air fan seemed to be the one to go for. And luckily we bought our fan on Amazon, so the returns for that are super simple. Just bring it to a local like parcel force centre and they just take it off your hands and they give you a full refund, so that's easy enough. Put in the order for the Max Air fan and then we'll be fitting that too. So lots to be done. Let's get to it. And this is why we double check things with our trusty trowel. It kind of looked like it was going to be fine, but if you show over here, like it was just like this. But at the edge, you can see how easy the trowel goes through. And when I like tap there, it doesn't dent the ply at all. And this corner is something else. Like, trowel's going the whole way in there. So this is getting replaced. So we're going to take this up now. I'm going to check at the edges of the bottom ones to see if there's anything soft like this. And then we're going to go for a little shopping trip to B&Q. Our favourite place.
Spend some money.
Money. Off to do some shopping in the big red. Getting some ply for all of the floor and the bed area. Yeah. Did you bring the measurements?
No.
No.
No. Should not.
Should we grab the laptop? Do you want to just run in and grab the laptop? Our new favourite shop, B&Q, where we spend
favourite customers. We spend
all of our money here.
Hello everybody.
Not successful trip to B&Q.
Kind of successful. We've got a couple of things over there.
Not what we wanted though.
No plywood, or not the plywood that we want. And the plywood that I want is very expensive, but I think it might almost be worth buying it at this point.
We are back on the construction site. We're trying to get these screws out now. That's the main thing. Obviously you can't really see much of a screw because there ain't much there. So we've bought a tool in B&Q to see if it can work. If not, the plan is just to use the jigsaw to cut out all of the wood around it and then angle grind the screws off, which isn't ideal, but might be the only way.
So I need to do this. Something on my ear.
What do you do?
Oh, it's my jumper. We're doing it. We got a hole. See where the boards are rotten now.
Yeah.
But what you can also see is where, in the middle of this,
It's pretty fine.
super fine. The only place that's rotten is here where these metal to metal bolts have been going through and the water's been ingressing up through. Will you?
I'm gonna get these screws out now. That's the main thing. Obviously you can't really see much of a screw. We're not having much luck.
We're gonna make our own luck. Yeehaw!
To finally get that stuff up, and he did it by essentially just cutting out the screws in the end. with the metal blade on the jigsaw, so I'll show you now. So, there, and then you can sort of maybe see them on the other side there as well. Still obviously completely structurally, well, not completely structurally sound as it was, but enough that for what we needed to do. And then I've just been going around removing all of the old sealant and adhesive, like silicone type stuff, skifflex. And now we're getting ready for the next phase. And these boards down here have decided that they don't want to come up. We've tried everything except for the method that we tried up top, which was literally like put a jigsaw through it and tear it apart. There's only a very few places that have any form of kind of dampness in the sides. So what we're going to do is we're going to put down a solid layer of waterproof paint. We've got it on our list of might regrets in the future, but for now, we're rolling with it. The guess is where we are on a late night adventure to? Meet and cue. We're going to get to know all of the staff on all of the shifts in this place by the time we're finished building this bloody van. Is she straight? Doing the old one-eyed ruler.
Squinty eye.
Yeah. Is she, let's see, is she straight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Looks good to me. Not straight anymore.
Jeez, don't break the shaft.
Good job. I hope.
This is where we're going to leave you this week. But if you've got any guesses what these new shopping supplies are for, drop them down in the comments. The construction site is only getting started. Tune in next week to see us in even more pain. B&Q mission, great success!
Kind of. Look at the weather.
Yeah.